Hello everyone, this is Lorena and I'm back with another Vanguard Zero video. It's time for the shutdown art to continue. Now give me a moment, hold on a minute. I don't have any... Okay. And I'm just going to attack and that's it. As much as I like Rin, I don't think that his build is the best for me, and honestly, is Shadow Paladin even my best clan? Should I just stop believing that? I mean, I love that clan though. But objectively speaking, is it my best clan? I don't know. Especially when you look at the stats for how many times I've won with Link Joker. With Link Joker, I've won over 500 times. Yes, really. Though Link Joker is probably not as powerful as it once was. Oh, and by the way, Nubatama is probably much stronger than it used to be. So everyone that once played it, I'm sure that are going to show up again, and they're going to be brutal and more brutal than they were originally. Wait a minute. Did something just freeze? Well, it's not saying it's my turn yet. What happens if I click this? Nothing. Okay, then. I'm going to mute the app real quick. Okay, I muted the game for a moment so I can restart it. I'm going to restart the emulator entirely. I'm just not a fan of advertisements while I'm trying to record. I'm not a fan of advertisements at all, but when it comes to sponsorships and YouTube videos, I've accepted that's the norm. I've accepted that. Though, if you have to ask YouTubers to sponsor you, how good are you? I will say, though, that there are some exceptions. Like, for example, if I'm really hungry, there is one sponsor in particular where I'm just like, can I at least try it? Can I at least try it? Because I'm very hungry and very tempted. And it's very difficult for me to try new food. Because I'm just very picky. I'm pretty sure I have an eating disorder. And my mom was surprised when she heard this because she's like, what? I'm just like, I don't have one of the most common ones. I think I have avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, which is not commonly known, but it's an eating disorder that is basically going to affect what I can and can't eat. It makes me sensitive to textures and tastes. So basically it makes me very sensitive to things. I'm like one of those super tasters, if you will. But being a super taster isn't all that because I'm so picky. I wish I wasn't so picky though. Sometimes I really want to, well, you know what? I actually lost this argument a long time ago. I was like, I'd really like to expand what I eat though. And then I was like, why am I able to eat this pizza? There are bits of tomatoes in this sauce. I know they're not that big and I'm eating them just fine, but it's kind of weird that I'm doing that. I'm not going to order this anymore because it's weird. Yeah. And that says a lot, doesn't it? Maybe I don't actually mean it. And so, from that day forward, I decided that maybe I'm not so serious about expanding my taste buds. I'm sure if my life depended on it, I might actually try harder if my life depended on it. I don't want my life to depend on it. My life depending on it would suck. By the way, I'm predisposed to developing type 2 diabetes. And if I developed type 2 diabetes, I would be screwed. And I know you can live with diabetes, considering my dad is an example, but I'm just like, no. If I developed diabetes, that would probably kill me. And I'm not saying that I would like to die. I'm just saying it's a thing. I'm very picky for a reason. So I've been doing my best to avoid getting diabetes. And I think I've done a decent job so far. The only problem I will mention when it comes to that is the fact that I might still develop type 2 diabetes. I might still get it when I'm older. Because I'm predisposed to it. There's already family history. I mean, sure, my dad had to earn that type 2 diagnosis, but he still has it. And even though he didn't have it when I was born, that doesn't mean I'm not still predisposed to it. I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes a while back. I might still be pre-diabetic, I'm not sure. Sometimes I just, I get distracted and forget to eat. But don't worry and don't panic. I do eat. I'm not one of those people that just skips eating all the time. I know I've got an issue, but it's not so bad that I just stop eating entirely. Okay, I couldn't touch his Vanguard. Anyway, I don't think I'm able to... I don't think I'm able to stop eating. I don't think I'm able to stop eating to a point where it would actually be a problem. Okay. And the rest, and a counter blast. Okay, hold on a second. I drew a card, and that will end my turn. And Rin will obviously do Rin stuff, which is going to mean my ass gets kicked. I don't really think this is going very well. But I got a heal trigger. Yeah, that doesn't save me from Rin. I got another one. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to, hold on a second. I'm gonna put a card right there, and I'm gonna put a card here. And I'm going to hope that I draw a trigger. And I drew a trigger. So I actually did manage to pull one. This is insane. I told you guys when I was first starting out that sometimes I get lucky too. And Rin is struggling so hard to find his deck, and because something happens to his clan. And that's very depressing to me. As someone that is very attached to my decks. All of them. I like all of my decks. Even the ones that rarely see play. I'm attached to all of them. Okay. Okay. And I get rid of this unit right here. No stride. Give me a moment. Okay. And let's begin. I do like my Vanguard though. Like, for some reason, it's just... I like his design. I like his character design. It looks cool. That's why I love that's why I love Shadow Paladin so much. Because it just fits my style better than Royal Paladin. Even though you see me using it more often, I definitely have more of an aesthetic. Shadow Paladin has more of an aesthetic appeal. I'm gonna bait that Sentinel Rin. Use it. I knew you had a Sentinel Rin. Now it's your move. Okay, I have one intercept, which he got rid of easily. Because this is Rin. Okay, this is a long card fight. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing. Well, now I've used up all of my guards, so... Okay. I will do this again. No stride, I will just seek the mates again. I'm sure a lot of people pick these similar strategies of what to return to the extra deck. Although I didn't return the heal triggers. I don't feel like I need them. The card fight is almost over according to my calculations. My calculations? What calculations? Well, if he has a Sentinel, I'm going to bait it. Okay, and he lost. I think he's one of those people that he's mastered one clan, Shadow Paladin, and that's his clan, and that's what he wins with all the time. And because because it's not around anymore, although he may not remember it, he does have a sense that something's missing. And there is nothing more that I can relate to, and then there's just something missing. Yeah, I just think about it sometimes. There's something missing. And I think part of that something I think some of that started to fade away when I just stopped giving a shit. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to discuss it in upcoming videos probably because I'm being pushed to leave my area of comfort, and because obviously my brain will do that because I have a Gemini moon and my Gemini moon is bored. My Gemini moon is bored. Also, I just feel pushed in general to say other things. Like, I feel like I need to express myself in different ways. Not just say things in card games. I should actually make some videos that I edit and do things with. I shouldn't just make an upload. I should develop some editing skills, to be honest. But gaining that experience is going to be a hard road. Because I am a terrible editor. I beat him. The Bermuda Triangle isn't the right clan for me. I knew it, Ren. I knew it. Because I love mermaids, but it's not for me either. I better get these back to Emmy. I'd be happy to do it for you. I got it. I think that's a good change. Yeah, but there's some other stuff I want to try. I'm surprised he gave advice to a member of an opposing team. I guess Ren has a big heart after all. I mean, Rin has redeeming qualities, to be honest. Even when he was an ass, he had them. Yeah, even when he was an ass. Now, what were they again in the last season? Asaka has a crush on him. And I do not judge her for it. Can I really just come out and say it? I was 18 when I got into... Wait a minute, was I? I was not 18 when I got into Vanguard. I was limerick as hell. And that was the problem. That's what prevented me from getting into it. You know what? Just leave me alone. I think Rin looks pretty. I think he looks nice. Or just please leave me alone, okay? When we get to G era, he's an adult, okay? Leave me alone. I can't believe that I'm terrified of saying that someone looks aesthetically pleasant to their opposing gender. Simply because I'm now an adult. I mean, it's kind of damaging to tell a child that they're hideous. So, don't you want to tell that child they look nice? I mean, you want them to feel good about their appearance, don't you? I mean, there's a difference between being creepy and being respectful of people younger than you. I just don't want to be thought of as creepy because I am creepy in other ways. I just don't want to be considered that kind of creepy because I'm not that kind of creepy. I'm like, don't arrest me. Also, Rin is fictional. I'm not exactly going to be like, no, he's not. I mean, I've got my weird experiences and all that, but there's going to be context later. And because my brain is pushing me toward that with every angry episode, it's like the days are passing by and I'm like, oh god, the only way to satisfy this anger is to branch out even further. I don't even know what that means. You listen up, Tetsu. And Tetsu is just, you know, sitting there casually. A Dark Lord of Abyss attacks your beast deity as your dragon. Man, I lost again. It's not fair. Okay, you know what I say when I lose, Kamui? Fight me again. And I've been training so hard lately. You know what I do when I feel like that, Kamui? I say, fight me again. Fight me again over and 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 over. If you're annoyed by all of those overs, well, damn. When I really have the guts to come out and say it, it's going to make a lot of sense. But I don't have the guts yet. I really don't. But I'm getting there. My brain is like, you will get there. If you don't get there, you will continue to be angry. And we will not be satisfied. And I'm just over here like, yes, brain. Yes, you are the ruler of this vessel. I am your obedient servant. I'm kidding. I own this brain. Of course I want to be a bit more branched out. Duel Links isn't going to last forever, and I have to think about the future of my channel after that. You've gotten a little better. And I mean a little. I doubt you'll be winning the next stage. Arg. Appreciate his honesty, Kamui. I like when things are being told to me straight. I don't want people lying to me. I mean, sure, I don't like people being an ass either, but if they're right, they're right. I mean, obviously. That's why I give Cry credit, even when he's an ass. And though sometimes he does go too far. And I did mention that. Maybe I'll never be strong enough to beat that guy. Kamui? Kamui, why? This isn't like you, Kamui. Kamui, this isn't the person you are characterized as. Kamui, what are you right now? Are you the imposter? Where is the real Kamui? Where is he? You're not the person I once knew. I refuse to sit back while you wallow in a sea of self-pity. Yeah, stop wallowing in self-pity, Kamui. Stop being lame. Leave me alone, guys. You don't know what this feels like. They don't know. They're still your friends, bro. We're in this thing together. We've been there every step of the way, yo. Listen up. We'll train you. Harder than ever before. We'll be so brutal that you'll feel like you're about to die at the end of this. By training with the people that know you the best, you will win. You have to believe in the power of friendship. Reiji. Eiji. And now, are you prepared? Sir. Let's go. Guys, we're going to begin some manly training. I'm not going to be doing any manly training because I'm not a man. And you guys know this information because I just told you. Let's go. I'm okay. Get up. We've still got a lot more training to do. World of hurt, yo. You guys have obviously reached your limit. I think the two of you should head back inside. But it's fine. You've given me the strength I need. I'm never gonna give up. Because I know I've got my best buddies behind me. Great one! Two's better than one. And the three's better than two. That's it. Tetsu Shinzo, you have met your match. Huh? I figured out what I gotta do. Now I know I can win. Is it by restanding your units over and over and over and over and over? Because I'm sure you know exactly how to do that by now. Nice one! When OBS Studio says I'm being a bit loud, I really should listen. It's still wait. I challenge you. You got it. Stand up, my vanguard. Now before I begin this lovely card fight, before I begin this card fight, I would like to wrap things up for this video. And I will be back shortly to proceed with this card fight as scheduled.